All right, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to see a loading screen as the drivers start to qualify for this race here tonight at Las Vegas. Welcome all to Norgard TV. We're going to start pre-race ceremonies right now.
Heavenly Father, we thank you tonight for all your blessings. You said in all things give thanks. So we want to thank you tonight for these mighty machines that you brought before us. Thank you for the Dodges and the Toyotas. Thank you for the Fords. And most of all, we thank you for Roush and Yates partnering to give us the power that we see before us tonight. Thank you for GM Performance Technology and the R07 engines. Thank you for Sunoco Racing Fuel and Goodyear tires that bring performance and power to the track. Lord, I want to thank you for my smoking hot wife tonight, Lisa. My two children, Eli and Emma, or as we like to call them, the Little E's. Lord, I pray you bless the drivers and use them tonight. May they put on a performance worthy of this great track. In Jesus' name, boogity, 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 amen.
Theaters everywhere, actor Matthew McConaughey.
All right, all right, all right. Gentlemen, start your engine!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. It's me, it's Norgard TV. I will be your host, Norgard, tonight commentary this race here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. We're gonna have about, well, it's hard to say here. We got 43 drivers supposedly taking the grid. We'll see exactly how many drivers we get out there as we get ready to go here. But thank you very much for joining here tonight on Norgard TV. If this is your first time here, enjoy the show. Make sure you hit that follow button there in the upper left-hand corner of your screen. Don't want to miss out on any racing coming up here tonight. And
for those of you that have never seen a live cast of your own race, make sure you check it out after the race, because Mr. Khan does a wonderful job of casting races live.
We got drivers patting me on the back. Thank you there, Mr.
Boogity,
Wilms.
boogity, boogity. Yes.
as we hear the drivers talking amongst each
For the
other.
host. Thanks, Earl. Yeah, guys. Enjoy.
So we're going to have a bunch of drivers taking the grid here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, located in Las Vegas, Nevada, just outside of the famous Strip. Head on down to Fremont Street, but these drivers are going to throw the dice. They're going to spin the wheel. They're going to press their luck here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. 75 laps, just over 100 miles. We're going to be going racing here tonight. I hope everybody's buckled in because this is going to be one hell of a ride. There, take a look at across the ticker, across the top of your screen right there. Find your favorite drivers. We are in Vegas. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen, as the pace car driven by, who cares this week? I think it's, we had Arnold Schwarzenegger last week. I think this week it is going to be, I don't know. Who cares? Carrot Top. Carrot Top is going to be driving this week. Check him out there at the one of the casinos down there, but the pace car is going to bring him around, driving the Ford GT Mustang.
Good luck, guys.
Going to lead these Silverados around here on the warm-up lap. Thank you all for joining tonight. We got a bunch of vehicles taking the field tonight. Should be a good race here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining. Pace car is going to dip down this time by. We're going to go green, green, green here in a second. Pace car's down, green, green, green. Time to go bumper humping, ladies and gentlemen, here at Northgard TV, as the 19 truck leads them across the stripe, or the 8 truck leads them across the stripe. The 19 in second position, the 32 down below the 31. That is for fourth position right there. Everybody minding their P's and Q's as we go around and we complete lap number 1 of this 75-lap race. 88. Thanks, iRacing. All right, let's head back up front. Let's go up to the leader right now. Focus on leader, please, iRacing. Thank you very much. There is the 20 truck. Position number, I'm sorry. Here we go. iRacing's messing with me. Colin Keister driving the 8 machine this week, driving the unsponsored Silverado, currently looking for sponsorship in the Silverado Series. Head on over and see if you can give some money to him and get some sponsors out on that truck. But meanwhile, while all this is going on, the 19 truck there in second position goes to the inside. Thereof, the number 8, the 19 be driven by Eric Sable. Eric Sable, I've seen him here at a few mystery races here once or twice. Eric Sable gets ahead of the 8 truck, and he will take lead here on lap number 3. Lap number 4 as they hit the stripe. The 32 back in third place, the 31 behind him. We are still green here, ladies and gentlemen. 8 truck back out on the outside, looking to take over his lead again. We got a battle for the lead right now, back and forth, left and right, up and down. Don't know which way we're going. The 8 truck has a nose out in front of the 19, this time by the stripe, and he will retake the lead once again. They're running too wide behind all of this action going on up front. Let's flip through the field right now. 2 by 2, 3 deep as they come down the back stretch. Oh, and they're 4 wide coming down the back stretch. Everybody shuffling for position. Holy crap, I don't know if they're going to be able to hang on to this. The 32 is going to, oh, and the 20 gets loose. He saves it, slides up into the front, 31 hits the wall. The 8 down below, the 92 down below, the 31 looking to get by him. He has lost a lot of momentum, ladies and gentlemen, going into the wall like that. The 18 sizing him up as well. The 41 following on the bumper of the 18. I told you, ladies and gentlemen, lots of bumper humping going to happen here tonight at Las Vegas. So glad you decided to tune in and join. We have one truck that has retired. He is behind the wall, has not taken it to the trailer yet, but he is behind the wall as we flip through the field right now. There is the 38 running in 11th position. Let's do a crank it up here with Justin Bolton. Yours truly going to shut his lips for about a lap. Let's go on board inside the in-cockpit view of Justin Bolton right now and take a lap around Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, crank it down as you see Bolton here. Bolton moving through the field. Joel Hawkins there in the 08 on the outside. He's going to take Joel. Those are coming down the front stretch right now. Jockeying for position. Lots of positions being exchanged here. Your 8 truck still is out front. 8 truck was your pole sitter for the evening. He wants to stay up front and stay there all night long. These trucks will have to make at least one pit stop should this race go all the way green. However, that would be another first here on Norgar TV if we see the entire race go under green. Have not seen a flagless race yet here. This is approximately, I've lost count, but approximately mystery race number 13 or 14, somewhere around here. If you're new here, mystery races, what they are is me and some of the community members, we throw these unscheduled, uncalled, crazy races every once in a while. This isn't too crazy. Usually, sometimes we run really weird cars on really weird tracks, but this is a thank you to all the viewers for Norgar TV and the rest of the Norgar TV iRacing members. There's quite a few casters who also cast iRacing that are involved with Norgar TV, and we'll definitely give them their due here at the end of the race. But now we're seeing some good 3 wide action coming out of turn number 2, coming down the back stretch as they all jockey for position. You got the 38 down on the inside of the 20, the 3 looking to cut the 20 off too. He's not going to be able to get the grip coming around this time. 38 still down low, can't quite complete the pass. The 20's keeping him pinned down there, so he can't get the grip to come off the corner, but 38 still got a nose out ahead. Now the 38's going to slide up in the 20 and complete the pass, but he gets arrow loose as he gets by, and the 20 does a crossover move. Going to try to take it back. The 3 thinks about making it 3 wide. This is all running here now for 6th position, 5th, 6th, 7th position right now. The 38 and the 20 back and forth. The 20 got a little bit of damage there on the right side of his vehicle. May have scraped the wall in the early going here on lap number 13. Let's take a view from the rear chase as the action continues to go on. The trucks are starting to string out a little bit, but we got racing all over the track, ladies and gentlemen. Right now you are looking at position number 7, Justin Bolton. Justin Bolton driving the NASCAR Superstore Silverado this week. Say that 10 times real fast. I dare you, I dare you. And as they come down into turn 1, he is going to be reaching, let's take a look at the telemetry, he's going to be reaching about 180 miles an hour down into turn 1. These trucks are moving. We got a good race here, ladies and gentlemen. Lots of exciting action going on. Let's flip back to the back of the pack. Let's take a look and talk about some of the other drivers we haven't mentioned yet. Nordgar TV iRacing League member there in the 88 of Eddie Curry. Eddie Curry running 16th position right now, following the 43, looking to get beneath him right now. And Eddie's got a good run there on the outside. And oh no! We got a truck down into the grass. Does he save it? He does save it. Comes back up off the across the track. Doesn't get in anybody's way. No caution flag yet. He ends up saving it, and Eddie escapes imminent danger. There is the 44 of Danny McCune Jr. Danny McCune Jr. driving the black and yellow Thrustmaster Chevrolet this week. He is currently running in 17th position, hoping for a caution flag to come out to catch back up. Not exactly sure if his equipment's running to the best of his liking right now, but he's still hanging tough. He's kept all the fenders clean right now, so now he's just ticking off laps here. There is Bobby Burrows. Bobby Burrows running in the 28 truck. Currently scored in 15th position, just behind Eddie Curry there in the main Performance PC Chevrolet. Let's head back a few more trucks. There is the 16th position. We just talked about him. 17th position by driven Charles Hammond. Charles Hammond running all by himself. Nobody to draft with right now. 18th position, James Wilms, Nordgar TV iRacing League member own James Wilms right now, making his very first start here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Just bought the track not more than a half an hour ago. He is still out there running, and he's running clean, and his fenders are in good shape. Let's head behind him right now, and your host with the most, the guy that put on this fiasco, this race, this gamble, that is Earl Bland. You know Earl Bland as Sparky Shaft here on Twitch TV. Head over to www.twitch.tv/Sparky Shaft. He is another iRacing caster here on Twitch TV. Have a look at his channel. He has paid for this race and put it in here. And thank you, Earl. Thank you, Earl. He is currently running 19th. Let's head back up front. As we got some battling going on up front, that 8 truck is not done fending off vehicles for the position. The 31 truck there being driven by Wes Cryer. Wes Cryer trying to get the inside groove on this number 8. The 8 doing a good job messing up his line, but everybody's hanging tough and everybody's keeping it clean. This is the kind of racing we've been waiting to see for a long time here at Nordgar TV. And we got the 8 truck. He's been moved to the outside. Got pushed to the outside, out of the bottom groove by the 31. The 31's got a nose on the inside of him. And the truck right behind him here, let's take a look in with him right now there. Colin Keister. Colin Keister, who had the earlier lead right now. He's got to get it back. It's back and forth, ladies and gentlemen. We need to take a closer view at all this action going on up front there. There is the 8, the 31, and the 92. The 92 looking to the outside of the 31 here on lap number 21. As the 92 just cannot get the grip to find his way around here. They're trying to stay out of each other, not making it 3 wide just yet. As we can see, the 8 truck has some damage on his right rear spoiler there. Let's take a look at that damage, see how extensive it is. That actually may hurt him on later on in the going as this race continues to go green here. Aerodynamics very important here at Las Vegas when you're pulling 180 miles an hour down the straightaways, going into the turns. You're going to need all that air to flow just right to keep your truck on the ground. There is the chopper view of what's going on right now. The 92 down on the inside of the 8. 92 did get by the 31 for second position right now. We got a great race going on up front here. 92 looking to get up there and lead a few laps. And they touch just ever so slightly as they come down the front stretch. The 18 looking to size up these 3 guys. The 31's got a good run. The 8 is getting horrible aero loose right now. As you can see, the back end of his truck just flipping around. The 8 truck doing a really great job hanging on to that sucker. The 92 still on the inside of the 8. The 8 will not give it up. He's got a good lane there on the outside. 92 pinned down low. Can he get a good run? Get a good bite coming off the turn. They almost hit again. Oh, and the 8 finally gets loose, gets into the 92 and the 31. That's going to bring out caution flag number 1. Real hard racing up front there. And that's going to bring out caution flag number 1. And we got a bunch of trucks collected up in that. We're going to take a look real quick. We're going to rewind back a little bit and hit the instant replay in slow-mo, take it from another angle, and see all this action again in slow-mo instant replay. Let's go. We're gonna stay with the 8 truck, who is your pole sitter and who has led most of the race. Let's see what happens here as we go down into turns 3 and 4 here in slow-mo, which is too slow because the wreck happens coming down the front stretch. And we're gonna head up to pit stops here in a minute as soon as we see this wreck again. Here they come coming out of turn 4. You can see, bam, they hit right there. And there, that's all it takes, ladies and gentlemen. That's all it takes for him to turn around. Let's go in slow-mo. He tries his damnedest to hang on to that and just can't do it. And he'll get into the 31. The 18 gets by clean. But everybody busting down low. The 38, the 41 down low. We got the 20 truck as they come. The 3 and the 5. But the 5 gets loose, trying to avoid all of this going on. Let's go on board with the 5, and he's going to get into the 92. Let's go on board with him, take one more look at it. We're going to look at from his in-car view right now as the wreck happens here in full speed. That's unfortunate. That's going to be heavy, heavy damage. He's going to have to bring that truck down to pit lane. Let's go back up live. We are back up live. Let's head down to pit lane as the pace car is bringing them around. We should see some pit stops this time around. This is caution flag number 1, ladies and gentlemen, on lap 24. 1/3 of the way through the 75-lap race. 25 laps under green. Pretty good job, guys. Way to hang in there. They were just racing real tough. Let's go down to the other pit lane because this one's not showing us anything. And, well, let's go back up with the pace car, see where the pace car is at.
All clear, all clear.
There we go, there we go. The 41 has assumed the lead position, the 41 being driven by William Nixon, currently scored 3rd, should shift as soon as we hit the line. There we go. There is your new leader. Down on pit lane, let's go to the chopper view so we can see what's going on down on. There is your 5 truck. There is the 08 of Joel Hawkins, a.k.a. Shark, another caster here on iRacing. Joel spinning, rolling the dice here tonight at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Earl comes down for service. There is your host, Earl Bland, driving the 06.
Good job on the green flag runs there, guys.
Sorry about that, Gene. Whenever I hit the wall, man, I just sent me back down. I try to keep it out of the grab.
That is an unfortunate incident. Let's see if we're going to try to do something new, never done before here on Norgard TV. I'm going to try to get down and talk to the leader and see if he'll answer me.
Whenever I touch the wall, we just sent me back down the track.
Oh, yeah. That's fine, no problem.
William Nixon there in the 41. This is Norgar up in the booth. You got me?
Gotcha.
All right, buddy. Well, you kind of inherited the lead after all that crazy mayhem that went on. How's your truck feel tonight?
Truck's feeling pretty good. Getting a little loose coming out of 2 sometimes, but we got a solid car. I think we are pretty competitive for the win.
Fair enough, buddy. How's it been racing behind all the traffic tonight? Has it been pretty good? Is the air kind of dirty out there? Is it hard to run behind somebody? Let us know.
So far it seems pretty solid. You know, I don't got no complaints so far. So far so good.
All right, thank you very much for taking the time talking to us up here in the booth. Good luck with the rest of the race, and have a good one.
Thanks, sir.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you just saw that. Very first time I've been able to get down and get in the vehicles and talk to the drivers as they're running around the track. So there's another first for Nordgar TV. I hope all you viewers enjoyed that here tonight. We're going to be doing more interviews as the race goes along.
I feel like I'm in the big league.
I don't know, I think Joel stole my setup. Cheater.
Lights are off on the pace car, signifying we're going to be going green this time by here on lap number 28. We're going to go green, green, green again. We're going to go stay with the 41 of William Nixon there, and we're going to go to a different kind of restart right here. We're going to go from the rear view. This is from, we strapped a camera to a Hummingbird this evening and taught him how to fly backwards, and he's going to stay right in front of all this action going on as they come down for the green flag. The pace car is off. Maybe.
Green flag.
Green, green, green as William Nixon brings them down. Time to go bumper humping yet again, ladies and gentlemen. Lots of bumper humping here at Las Vegas. As you can see, the crowd behind them all. We got a full house tonight. The stands are packed. Nobody is sitting in their seats. They only paid half price for admission because they only needed the edge. As a 38 down on the inside of the 41, looking over to take over the lead from him. 38 down there, driven by Justin Bolton. We've spoken to Justin Bolton quite a few times about him quite a few times tonight. He's been hanging up front all night. As we come down the front stretch, here we go. Lots of shuffling around. The 41 pushed to the outside. He's going to get passed by the 20s trying to work down low there and get by him too, and so is the 19 and the 18. They're all lined up. They're 2 by 2, about 8 deep, ladies and gentlemen. This is some good racing going on here, and we got a truck way off the track. That is the 08 of Joel Hawkins, gets pushed down to the apron. He does save it, will not bring out the caution as of yet. Joel getting loose right there. We spare no expense here at Nordgar TV. If I want to teach a Hummingbird how to fly backwards at 180 miles an hour, I will do it, goddammit, because I bring all... Oh, no! I bring... Oh, the number 28 into the wall. The number 28 into the wall right now. The 28 driven by Bobby Burrows. We're going to rewind this a little bit right now and see exactly what happens here. We're going to go on board. We're going to follow the 92. This is for 13th and 14th position. Let's see what brings out caution flag number 2.
I mean, I was loose there.
Arrow loose, arrow loose. The 92 sucking the air off the back of the bumper. And then just finishing them off.
It is.
Not much you could do about that. That's physics, ladies and gentlemen. That's invisibility. That is air you cannot see, but you got to know it's there, and he just stole the air right off the back of that truck, and that's what made him start to go around. And we're going to have a few other trucks receiving damage from that wreck. James Wilms looks like he's going to get into it. Let's go on board with James real fast and take a look at this accident as it happens in full speed. Ah, James gets by. Good job, James. Yes, yes, yes. Way to go, buddy. All right. We're going to head back up live. We want to see the pit stops as they happen live here. As the, oh, we got 2 fakers. 3 fakers down on, making their fake move on the pit road there. We got a bunch of guys that fell for it. A mess of trucks stay out here on lap number 32. A mess of trucks stay out, and we got about a quarter of the field coming down for service. I'm not exactly sure what kind of strategy some of these guys are employing here. However, yours personally, I want to be down on pit road. I want 4 tires. If you got time, give me 6. And throw a 7th one in the back bed just for some weight to keep my back end down there. I'm telling my crew, I want water, I want a hot dog, I want a beer, I want a piece of pizza. Give me some ice pack to shove down my pants because my balls are sweating like a Georgia peach in summertime. As we got to race off the pit lane there, the 92 and that black and yellow truck. of, let's see, the 39 driven by Austin Osborne. He is currently scored in 11th position. Driving for Carolina this week, sporting some red, white, and blue colors, very patriotic. Like the paint scheme. As the pace car is picking everybody else back up. We have had about, I'd say there was about 10 trucks down there receiving service, and everybody else stayed out. We had some fakers in the beginning. This may prove, if we have a long green flag run coming up here, this may prove detrimental to the top 10. Fresher stuff is fresher stuff, and it almost always means faster speeds. So we'll see what happens here as they hit the stripe this time by. The lights on the pace car should go off. And they do. We're going to go, no. Green flag has been waved off. Not exactly sure why, but take this time, ladies and gentlemen. If you need a sandwich, you need a beer, you need to take a leak, take this time to do it now. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, look across the top, look at the ticker, find your favorite driver. Pace car picking everybody back up right now. 38 truck is your new leader. This is about the 4th lead change we've had this evening. Let's run through the order real quick. They're still all mixed up. It's going to take them one more lap to fix this up. But they're going to double up here. This time by, everybody should double up and get in the proper order. We still got the 28 of Bobby Burrows. He's still down on pit lane after that spin, that hard crash into the wall. He's still down receiving service on his Silverado machine. All right, well, James Wilms has moved his way up to 8th position. Earl Bland has moved his way up to 9th position, gaining 10 positions since the last time we were yellow. This is caution flag number 2 of the night of the 75-lap race here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. There's a lot of showgirls on hand right now and running around in their sequin dresses. Somebody down there in the crowd, please, by all means, do the crowd a favor. Flick off those pasties. We don't need to see them. We know what's under there, but we want to see anyway. Some of those showgirls there in Las Vegas, they stand with their high heels on, almost 7 feet tall. Talk about having a nice time. Just use your imagination. Lots of action going on here outside of Las Vegas. Las Vegas Motor Speedway just located just outside, not too far. It's about 15 minutes outside of Fremont Street. So if you're ever in Vegas and there's a race going on, like last night in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series, there was an exciting finish there last night. If you get a chance to see the replay, take it out. Here we go, green flag, as we go green here on lap number 35. Nice shot, nice view there as they're running 3 and 4 wide. Coming down into turn 1. I don't know if everybody's going to be able to hang on to this. We got a good group of trucks coming out of turn 2 right now. Everybody hold their position. Oh, we need to go to some rear views right here. Let's go to some chase views of some of these cars. There is your host, Earl, driving the 06. Oh no, and oh, we got a wreck, and Earl's involved in it. I think I just jinxed Earl. I'm sorry, Earl. Oh, we got trucks crashing everywhere. Wow, this is going to take a while to sort out, ladies and gentlemen. We got trucks sprawled out all over the track. All right, well, the pace car is going to take a little while to collect them up. So we're going to head back before all this happens. And we're going to stay on board and watch a rear view chase view from...
No, you're wrong, dude. I did lift.
Danny McCune Jr. Let's take a look here and see what exactly happened and caused all this mayhem. The 06, Earl gets loose, comes down, the 20 gets up. Oh, wow. We got a lot of trucks getting into one another. We need to see this again from another. Let's call up to Chopper 6. Chopper 6 right now, working for almost free. Only had to give him a cheese sandwich and a Sprite, and he said, "Yeah, I'll run my helicopter around for that. We'll do that." And see, the 06 gets down there a little bit. The 20 comes up. He sees the 06 getting a little loose. There's Earl, and Earl starts to lose it right there. The 20 gets in. We're losing some of our camera views because our cameras are actually mounted to, I don't know, the doors of these things, and that's why we lose the view there. But there, the 92, Earl gets down and sort of out of the way. The 20 comes up into the 92. 92 was one of your earlier leaders here. Gets up into the 92. The 41 gets into the back of the 08. And then we have, oh wow, look at these views. The camera just don't like it. Let's go from the chase view now. Take a look at this wreck. Bam, there we lose the video feed yet again. As everybody's scrambling to get out of the way, and bam, oh, that guy hit really hard. What is that, the 33 truck? Looks like a 39 truck. 39 truck of Austin Osborne. No relation to Ozzy. Austin Osborne, he gets a wicked hit into the wall. I hope he's okay. Gonna have to get the safety crew down there to make sure he's all right. Riding with the 39, and the 00 gets into the back of him, but he had nowhere to go. A lot of trucks with a lot of damage here. Wow. We're gonna take one more look at it from the front of everything. Now we're gonna go from the blimp view this time. Goodyear blimp being driven by my sister. My sister also had nothing else to do tonight, and she works for free. So she was nice enough to drive the blimp tonight. I hope she's not been drinking as much as I have, because if she is, there are a lot of birds up there in trouble. So thank you, Norgar's sister, and stay with all the action down here on the track as you look at the shots from the Goodyear blimp here tonight. This will be the wreck that brings out caution flag number 3. One last look at it here in real time, and we got a mess of trucks scrambling to get out of the way, hitting the wall. That's unfortunate right there, but that's what happens when you run 180 miles an hour 3 inches off of somebody's bumper.
The 08 had damage, so watch out. That's about all this in the wall.
So we're going to head back up live right now. Let's get back up to the pace car, as the pace car is leading them around very slowly at 55 miles an hour. Caution flag number 3 in the 75-lap race. We are just past halfway already. Past halfway in this race. 38 truck there down. He is still leading the 31 and the 19, first, second, and third respectively. We'll see how it sorts out here, as they'll probably double up this time by unless there's some kind of problem. And they wave off the restart. Lights on the pace car have gone off. All the trucks are going to double up as we get ready to restart. As we can see there on the back, on the outside line, a couple of the Norgar TVI Racing League members. We have Joel in the 08. They're working their. Joel Hawkins has worked his way up to position number. Where is he? He's up to 10th now, ladies and gentlemen. James Williams scored in 8th, and there in the 88, Eddie Curry scored in 9th. Not exactly sure where is Earl right now at the moment. Earl is driving the 06. Earl's coming off a pit road as we speak. He's going to fall to the end of the line. Currently scored in 18th position. This is Earl's first start here at Vegas. This is James's first start, Joel's first start here at Vegas, and I believe it's also Eddie's first start here at Vegas. So a lot of guys out here looking to get some laps under their belt, some experience here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. As we go back up to the front and go back live, let's go on board. Let's take a blimp side view this time for the restart. Let's take a look at the restart from the Goodyear blimp as we see. Look out for those birds, Norgar's sister. Oh, shoo, that was close. She almost hit that flock of birds. I don't know if you guys saw that or not, but that was scary. All right, here we go.
Green flag.
Green, 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 green. We got a lot of cars backing up. There we go. They're 3 wide coming down the front stretch. 19, the 44, and the 31. The 18 and the 8, they're down on the inside, running real close together as they go down into turn 1 and 2. They're 3 wide here back behind all the leaders. They're 3 wide right here. Norgar TVI Racing League members all 3 wide. Joel, James, and Eddie. They were all 3 wide right there, and James backs it off, gets down to the inside. Eddie on the outside. Joel running his own line. As we fall back up to the front and watch the leaders battle it out right now. Your leader, Justin Bolton, driving the 38, the 18 truck there, driven by Sable. Eric Sable in the 19. 3rd position, William Nixon in the 41, who we spoke with earlier. Said he had a really good truck.
Sorry, 31, I kind of cut your nails off.
Colin Keister in the 8, your pole sitter. He is in 4th position. We've got a great race going on up front here. Let's head down to a different view. As they go through 1 and 2, we got a lot of black trucks this week. A lot of black trucks out on the track using the black as their primary color. Go looking at the 3 and the 31 as they come down the back stretch, reaching speeds at about 180 miles an hour before they hit the turn. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, is 4th, 5th, and 6th position. And back up front. The 8 truck looking to get his lead back, but he's got quite the gap between him and the top 2 guys up there. The 18 has been challenging them for the last 2 to 3 laps. They're racing real hard tonight here on Norgar TVI Racing broadcast here. A lot of good, hard, clean racing. This is what we've been waiting to see for the last couple of nights here. And so far, so good. Seeing a really good race going on right now. 31 trying to catch some draft off the 3 to get a slingshot engaged move. Pulling a Ricky Bobby there to the inside. Slingshot engaged. He's trying to get his nose out in front of him. Will he be able to get a good bite off the turn? He does have a quarter panel. It looks they're neck and neck coming down the back stretch into 3. The 31 down there on the inside. And he's got about half a truck length in front of the 3. Is he going to try to slide it up in front of him? Not yet, not yet. 31 will take the position for that lap. You're looking at position 6 and 7 right there as we got some good racing. Almost 3 wide going on up here for 4th, 5th, and 6th. Joel Hawkins in the 08 has taken his truck to the trailer. And he is going to be done for the night there. Side by side there up front. The 18 and the 38, this is for the lead, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, the 19. And the 19 will actually take that lap and take over the lead. We got another lead change here tonight at Las Vegas. Lots of lead changes going on. This has been very exciting so far. I cannot wait to see as they wind the laps down, get to the end of this sucker and see what's going on. We got a lot of people jockeying for position right now. The 38 on the outside still wants his position back. Can't quite get the run. He's got the 19 pinned down low, but the 19 trying to slide up in front of him, but he just can't do it yet. There he does it right there, and the 38 goes wide. 38 had to get off the gas, had to get on the brakes. The 8 gets into the back of the... Oh, no! Man, he's sideways all the way around the turn, but he saves it. Good save there on number... Come on. Good save on number 38 there as the 8 just barely touched him coming out of the turn. Now, we got the 41 truck there. The 41 truck driven by William Nixon. He's down on the inside. He's got a great run. And he's getting some good drafting help there with the 31. Not a whole lot of drafting, not a lot of pushing that will actually help you here at Vegas, but it will help you catch back up if you stay right on the bumper of the guy. But you got to watch, because you don't want to make the guy aero loose. It's so easy to suck the air off the back of these trucks and not even touch the guy and make him spin around. So we got almost 3 wide racing. The 31's thinking about it. There's not enough room there. The 18 on the outside, the 31 falls, and now they are running real close together. They're keeping that lower line pinned down, ladies and gentlemen. That lower line is actually right now, as the times and the speeds run by, the lower line is actually slower because they can't get the bite and the grip coming off the turns to be able to accelerate as quick as they want to be. And we got some moving around now. There's the 3 truck. He goes out wide. The 3 being driven by, and I need to remember all these people's names, and it's not that. Colin Keister driving the 3. They're 3 wide coming down the front stretch. The 8, the 38, the 41. The 8 is going to resume his position there ahead of the 38, but the 8 truck looking back to get back to the front, as there is your leader, Eric Sable, as he's got about a 10 truck length lead over second position right now. Let's take a look at the time. 1.001, say he's got about a 1.1 second lead over position number 2 there. Let's take a look from his gearbox. So you get, now let's jump back to third position here. We got a